old school R&B. I'm talking about Elder Barge, Tina
Okay.
Marie, back in them
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, that's some classic shit.
All
Right
right, I'm talking about even like the guy, stuff like that. That's more inspiring
That
to me.
inspires you. Yeah,
It really does.
It doesn't have to be your genre to inspire you. It's just an artistry.
You know who else I heard say this? And I was like, what? Because I've never heard nobody say this before. A young M.A. said that. She was like, yo, I listen to R&B love songs before I rap. Because it set your mind. I think it eases you. Like, it eases you and probably gets your thoughts clear.
And it makes you feel like to me, it feels real. It feels like it's genuine. Like what they're saying in the shit is for real, as opposed to.
Hey, know what the
motherfuckers making
craziest
up some
old school
shit.
song is that really touch you? Remember the Wildfire or Wildflower? Wildflower?
Who's that about?
We gotta bring Wildflower up real quick.
I gotta know
I don't know
who sings it.
I forgot the name of the people who sing it, but the song's so ill. They play it in every after hour. If you in your local hood after speakeasy, you'll hear this shit.
I've been a few after hours with Peedi Crakk. This motherfucker.
Hey, while you looking for that, who is it that's in the new generation that you listen to, if anybody?
Man, I don't mean to sound like an old fart, man. Yo, I do not be listening to these niggas.
To new
Say,
niggas.
no. I'm playing. I like a little bit of everybody, man. That's the difference. Back in the day, when I was into an artist, I would love everything about this dude. Slick Rick, I'm listening to the whole album. And give me a month or a couple weeks, I'll know the whole album, every song.
Right.
Now,
Pop
I just
the tape.
Now I just like one song over here,
Yeah,
It's meant to be that way now too.
Yeah,
though.
it's like I'll take
that's,
this.
That's what
I'll
they're pushing.
take
towards.
that.
Yeah,
I don't like all
all-
of this shit.
Everything is all singles now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Just because-
it's no more physical copies, so it's like
no more.
you used to
artwork.
get attached to the shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
You
would
reading
wait
this.
to open
Let me
and
tell you
see
this.
what's
out.
Let me tell you this.
Read
This
it
my
out.
man right here, Crack. Right? I known this dude since I was in 7th or 8th grade. Oh man. What?
You know
okay.
this one.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, this right here, this one had me writing some shit. Oh, let me get a couple bars out.
Ooh, that's that shit right there.
You know
This like that president's soundtrack or some shit.
Put it up to the mic so they know what you.
Ooh, that's that real shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so that's all I'm saying.
Right. So I know exactly what that is right there.
All right.
That's baby making music.
And that's inspiration.
Somebody gonna get
Definitely.
knocked around.
Cheeks get slapped.
Slapped up.
But so what I was saying, I know this dude like almost my whole life, right? When he was probably one of the first people that was really like talking to me about who produced records and shit, right? Like he would really fucking read the fucking.
Yeah, because you know we rappers, we don't pay attention to that part.
I would know all that.
He
shit,
would know
yo.
everything.
I never used to read it, but
too. That's what I paid
think my
attention to,
uncle
too.
used
He
tell
got
me
me
to
reading.
Open this shit,
Me
look-
too.
read the insert.
I used to look at the pictures, but I wasn't reading who produced
Me
this.
too.
Da, da, da.
I read all that.
I used to pay
I
attention
vividly remember
who the executive producer
this
was.
man coming to me like, yeah, because you know, such and such produced the joint. And I'm like, produced the record?
does that
What the
even
fuck
mean?
is that? What is that? So then
cares?
that was what inspired me to start really getting into the
Yo,
fucking.
you know what? Even with somebody telling me that, I've never looked and really read.
Bro, I
the
never
credits.
did it
I used to
before,
read all that
before him,
shit,
man.
man.
He used to read all that shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You always performed on there, Petey. You didn't produce it, so you're
Oh,
like,
nah, but when he was a
motherfucker.
kid, he
No,
wasn't doing it yet.
but somebody told me on Neo album, they're like, yo, read the credits. He said something to you on there, Crack. I was like, for real? And he did. He said like a little scripture towards me.
Yeah,
Like, I
because
said, all right, thanks for some.
it was a
some
point
thought into
because
it.
you know now you're
You know
getting
what I mean?
force fed a whole lot of stuff. But remember, like it was a point where you just get the CD and then you just sitting there waiting for
And
like
that was
2
it.
years.
There was no
you
internet to
reading
click
shit.
on.
Like
Right,
when the
right.
source used to come out,
right.
you wanted some information on hip hop. I used to love that shit. I used to read the source.
So it's
front to
like,
back, front
damn,
to back.
I done listened to this album 20 times. All right,
Now
let
you
me
get
read
all
the
the
fucking
shit.
thing now.
Right.
Like, cause I don't even, you know what I'm saying?
Remember
Like,
when there used to be beefs and battles? A nigga respond like maybe 2 months later or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now
Right,
it's
right.
like you say something, he say something tomorrow. You say something
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, it's
It's
getting
18
posted.
minutes
Yeah.
later on
It's crazy.
Instagram. Yeah.
it's crazy now, man. Shit is super duper different, man. Oh, cheers.
So who is your go-to now? There's no one new that.
cheers with the beers.
that inspires you now?
On the go-to tip,
Because Ryan and I argued about this till about 3 a.m. one night.
what you mean as far as the new artists? Who would I listen to right now?
Like who is?
It would probably be some type of R&B type of vibes, but I don't know, man.
Nobody after you say set. I don't want to say generation, but nobody.
You know what though? To
like
be honest with you though, it may not be no artist's fault. It may be where my head is at now.
Right.
I done
Yeah.
found my niche, and
Right.
of because I'm easily influenced too, and
Okay.
I can't afford to be influenced too much by anybody because it'll come out in the
Right, I
music.
got
You know what I
you.
mean? Like
I
say if
got
I really love the project, like and I listen to it every day, then I go record a little splash. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
hold up, oh, what am I doing here?
Yeah. Nah. I
So
feel you.
I be staying away, and I heard Lil Wayne say this before too. He's like, "Yo, I just be listening to me, man."
Nah.
I said, "Yo, I do just be listening
Nah,
to me."
I feel
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I listen to people like Bob Marley. Like I listen to people that's like timeless music that just has good vibes that makes me feel good. Like I don't care.
I naturally wanted to listen to music back then to get inspired, but now I feel like if my natural spirit ain't gravitating to me listening, absorbing, then that's not what I should be doing.
Oh no,
right
no,
now.
I don't listen to
Yeah.
Bob
You know what I
Marley to
mean?
get
Yeah.
inspired to do music. I just
because when you need, no, I was talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for me, when I need some inspiration, I'll sit and I'll binge listen and drink all night. I'll drink this whole bottle and listen to all these old
Word.
bangers with headphones on. You feel me?
No, we've been in the
He said,
studio.
"Word?" Like niggas, like I
I've
don't
been in the
know.
studio
Yeah.
fucking
Yo.
till fucking 12 o'clock in the afternoon
Right.
from fucking the night
3 days
before.
ago.
But look,
being
Yeah.
drunk as a motherfucker.
But check it. I don't be feeling like I gotta. I don't be feeling like listening to nobody. I listen to what I've done recently, most recent, and be feeling just critiquing it to myself, seeing the flaws or seeing the strong points, and then and seeing how
Trying to build
move
off
past,
yourself, right?
how to move past it and
Yeah.
see what
It's-
I could do doper. Or,
And so you know,
Yeah,
man.
that makes
so you
sense.
know who told me, Peedi Crakk told me that when it's not perfect is when it be the dopest.
Yeah.
Oh, the imperfections is the shit.
This
Right.
is, so
Right.
so this
as far
is
as what recording.
Well, with me, when we recording, since I be slurring all the time and shit, that's been a part of who I am. It's never gonna be 100% perfect with me. I'm a slash around. See, I'm always gonna land.
That's
on
how I play
point.
guitar.
But you
Exactly
gonna wild
that.
out, right?
Yeah, the dirtiness is what makes it real,
Yo,
right?
I'm gonna move around the
sloppiness.
track, but I'll land on beat.
that's
But
Right.
that's the
sometimes
dope
you
part
don't know where I'm going,
of having
you know
a
what I mean?
friend.
That's being an
that-
artist.
Yeah,
no
that's the
doubt.
dope part of
100%.
having a friend that like
100%.
that has hit records and can get like we've had a lot of conversations, and one of the gems that he dropped on me one time we in the studio like, thanks, I'm telling you, like the imperfections, that's
Yeah.
the shit that be making the shit hot. Like
Yo, because it be sometimes I'll
It is
record-
because you got a fan that says, "Oh, did you hear PD? Like stumble there? Oh,
Right.
that's fucking dope." You
Right.
know, like, and they
Look,
get into it.
I've been
Yeah.
in the sessions with an engineer, and I'll do a good take that I thought was good, right? And I'm killing it, but it wasn't to somebody else's standards. It wasn't like
technically.
it wasn't clean cut.
Right.
But it sound sonically to us, to a listener, it sounded dope.
And it feel good.
He was like, yo, it was cool, but right here on this part. I said, that's the dope part.
That's the
Right.
part.
That's
right.
the part.
That's
you
it.
dummy. You
That-
don't see that?
that's the
He
move.
don't get it. He like, nah, it's just like kind of slurred. I said, that slur sound
Right,
hot.
that's
Yeah.
who I am.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, you know what? I ain't listening to none of these motherfuckers.
Nah.
I'm gonna keep slurring around.
Definitely.
Hey,
Definitely.
yo.
All right, so
Hey, yo,
I
this
agree.
great good. I was about to say Grey Goose. This
Belvedere.
Hey, and we took it old school to the old Roc-a-fella days.
yeah, the
Remember
Belvedere.
Remember Dame used to be always
all the way Belvedere out till they got Armadale. Till they got Armadale.
Remember he poured this shit on the bitches
Like
and
this.
and they got mad at him. They're like, oh, you disrespecting the hub.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite videos.
Yo,
Big
Favorite
Papa was
video.
the shit.
classic, man.
It made me like UGK.
No, I
ain't
know.
gonna front. I'm
At
from
first-
up north, so people down south is probably like.
Shout
what?
out to Houston,
But it
though.
made me like
H-Town in the
UGK.
building.
Hey, yo, I got,
Bun B, that's my homie.
I got a crazy thing about Bun B. Bun B is the illest.
That's my homie, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna tell my story.
Why? Tell us.
Nah, they made my story not so great.
No,
Nah.
go ahead.
So
You
you-
know I used to live in Houston.
No,
No, go ahead and tell us. We want to know.
All right, so look, you know Bernie Resnick. Shout out to Bernie.
Shout out to
the
Bernie.
lawyer.
And he represents UGK, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay.
Bernie calls me He like, yo,
I
you
know too much about this guy. Yeah.
Be quiet, Banks.
He like, yo, Bun B is in town. I mean, he came to have a meeting with me. He wants to come do a record with you. You know, that's how Bernie talk. He wants to come do he wants to do a record with you, Peedi. How do you feel? This would be great. You, Bun B, a record? I'm like, all right, cool. But I'm at the Ren terminal and shit, doing some bullshit.
Get some pulled pork.
He was like, all right, well, he's like he can be on his way to meet you now. So I gave him the address. I had the studio in the crib in my garage. So I'm bullshitting around. I don't know what was going on. I got there a little late and Bernie's calling me. He's like, yo, where are you? Bun is there. Yo, I think
how you doing, Bernie?
I think Bun, since he had got in town, he must have came in town by himself. He must have caught a cab or something at that time from his hotel or wherever. And when I pulled up, Bun was just sitting on my step, just chilling.
That's crazy.
Yo, I felt so bad. I felt like I was totally
This Houston royalty.
I felt like I was disrespecting the game.
The whole game.
Yo,
the whole H-Town.
You kind of was.
Please forgive him, H-Town.
Yo, I got out. I was like, yo, Bun, yo, I'm so sorry, OG.
Yo, that's crazy.
Let's get you
off the Texas.
I said, yo, I was thinking like, yo, let's get you in here, clean you up, man.
Let's get you back. Let's get you back to Reading Terminal. Get you a pulled pork.
Let's
You know
get
why
you
I'm
in
late.
here. No, but look, Bun's so ill. He came in and he did 2 joints for me. He did one from the rip, a joint called Bark Like a Pit on Crack Files Volume 3.
Crack Files Volume 3.
And then he did another joint that was supposed to be for the album called Players Do What They Want. Suckers do what they can. I still got that shit too. We should drop that shit.
You should drop it. What you talking about? It's classic
I still
shit.
got it in the stash. All right,
man.
but anyway, that's
we want to hear that
never
shit.
dropped. I mean, at the time, I couldn't drop it because it wasn't mine. It was the labels because it was for the prop for the album. But once they, all ties are cut, I'm completely off of that shit. So
now it's fuck the label.
that's
Fuck
you,
the label.
you
That's what I
said
said.
that.
I said it for you. Fuck the label.
I don't give
It's
a
the
fuck.
internet era.
Y'all
Fuck it.
give a-
So, what? Tell us about a really good time in your life. It can either
good
be
time.
it can either be one night or it could be like a time, like it was this time in my life that was like a really super good time. Besides the Roc-a-fella days, all right, because we kind of know that some of that
okay,
shit was
okay.
really good.
I got you, yeah.
All right, yeah.
I was hoping he was getting ready to tell us an inside story or something.
No, I'm saying
No, I got
yeah,
some stories for you.
Nah,
though, but-
definitely.
But I like that though that you asking me because outside of Roc-a-fella.
Yes, outside of
I
Roc-a-fella.
automatically be thinking when I do shit like this that they want to hear some crazy rock type story.
Nah,
But
I mean, I think you've been asked a lot about Roc-a-fella from
Yeah,
a
a
lot of
little too much, so
interviews and
yeah.
whatnot. I want people to know something different about you that they don't know.
all right, so I think the illest time with me, man, and I always think back to that in my mind because I think thinking to myself now when I think about that is a way of me kind of making myself give myself a little comfort. You know what I'm saying? Because the world different now. You know what I mean? So I think back to when I was living with my grandma. I grew up with my grandma. You know what I mean? My mom. We all lived with my grandma. It was in that time where everybody lived with grandma. It was one of those type of vibes. Like we in a 3-story crib, housing authority joint with like 11 people
North
in the
Philly.
house. In North Philly.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know 11, but like 8 people in the crib. But it was family though. It was a family.
Yeah, but it's
vibe.
probably like 5 bedrooms
But
and
check, it was
3-4 stories.
It was, but what I'm saying is that the feeling of being in a family incorporated type of vibe like that, I haven't felt since. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Especially since my grandma passed.
Right.
And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nah,
But
no
that
question.
feeling, you don't appreciate that at the time. You didn't know until it's completely gone and you'll never get it back.
Right.
And then all you got is the memories of it and you really appreciate that. That might be the greatest portion of my life is when growing up with my grandma and having my whole family all together. We was a real family. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
That was the
real,
best-
man.
that's
Look,
real.
I
That was
gotta
the
do a
best
shot to that, man. Straight
doubt.
up, right there. That's too real right there.
No doubt.
I love
That's
that.
real.
No doubt.
On some
no
real
doubt.
shit,
I
man.
appreciate
I
that.
know exactly what
No,
you're
of
talking
course,
about.
me too.
No doubt.
And I know that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and I really miss that. You
Because
know?
once it's gone, it's gone. And
That's-
you don't understand. You take it for granted.
That's how my
When you
grandma's
at the
house
age.
was.
You take it for
take
granted because it feel like it's
And when
always gonna be
gone, you
here.
ain't- You know what I'm saying? Because I just lost my grandma last year, so I understand.
God bless.
You
And
know what I'm saying?
Yup.
I
God
know his
bless.
grandmother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
So it's like you ain't gonna get it back. You know what I'm
Word,
saying? But
yup.
so you gotta really and it's crazy because I got a son. Well, I got two sons that are around your son's age. I got one that's 19 and one that's 23. Right? And you know, I try to tell them like, you know, you gotta appreciate these times. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's
They won't
gone.
realize till
You
they
don't
grown men.
understand.
Nope.
Till they
You
grown
don't
men.
understand.
Because when we was younger, I swear I was so like my head was just everywhere, and I ain't really
just
appreciate
running
that.
wild, man.
I didn't know that my life was gonna take or whatever direction to go in that how important and how much I just
And
cherished
how
that.
loved you was.
Yo,
yo.
I just cherished
Yeah.
that
Nah,
time.
how loved
man.
you was on some real shit, man. All right, so that leads me to my next question. So,
What's good, eh?
what is like what's one of the nicest things you ever done for somebody?
Damn, man. I don't know. You know why it's hard to answer that though? And not to sound like I'm just, but I just try to do nice shit all the time. I don't know, man. I can't really think of what would be the nicest thing I ever done for somebody, man.
All right, so
Give me an example because I just.
all right, so an
But
example.
that's good then
And-
if I can't think of one thing.
Nah, but all right, so I mean, just from my relationship with you, one of the nicest things that I know that you've done for somebody is one time we had a whole cookout. We painted a whole playground for a community together.
True.
Yeah, we
did. We did.
no, realistically,
But I contribute that more to you.
No,
'Cause
but
you set that up. I
No,
just had to
you
show
just
my
said give you
face.
an example, and I'm saying
Okay.
something that I done with you. I can say a lot of things of how I feel like I've done nice things for people. All right, so cool. What's the
I
nicest
can't-
thing somebody done for you?
Oh man, yeah, damn, that's a hard.
I told you I was gonna ask you some shit.
Oh man,
What was the nicest thing somebody did for
Yeah,
you?
for you.
With no strings attached.
No strings attached, yo. Like, you know,
Like,
you might
damn,
not
he
even
just
know the
looked out
person.
for
Like,
me.
they just fucking
He just looked out for me like, damn.
that you really appreciate.
Signed you to a label in Miami.
I mean, that could be it.
that was
shit
a
Oskino did.
political move right there.
But he made bread off you.
Yeah, that's different. The nicest shit somebody done for me with no strings attached, man. That's a rough one. It definitely was.
Yeah.
I think when he saw me, because he asked me a couple times, "You Peedi?" to make sure, like, yo, that's you on that record. Because if that is you, we're about to make a couple bucks. It's like, no. I don't know, man. I can't even answer that one, man. I really don't.
tough one.
I really don't know because it's hard to think because a lot of nice things has happened for me because I just been super blessed, man.
Nah, no question.
You know what I mean?
probably
People
been-
always. I've never been down and out. Like it's
Right.
always been a way for me. You know what I mean? And that's a blessing. I thank
dope.
God.
But
I
that
never,
got a lot to do with who you are as a person. And I just want to let you know,
Thank you,
as a
man.
friend, you know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
bro.
You're a great guy, man. It's really dope for me to be friends with somebody that I admire on an
feel
artistic
the same
level.
about you,
know what
though,
I'm saying?
man.
On some real
Come
shit,
on,
man.
man.
Like, you know, me and this dude, man, we didn't hung out till 7 in the
This my
morning.
boy. See, we know how to hang.
Spitting
Yo,
lyrics
see,
from the first.
some dudes not crazy enough to hang with me.
Yo,
See,
me and this
he
motherfucker.
radical enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the. See, this ain't no regular light skinned nigga. Right? Look. See, they get the light skinned shit fucked up. They look at us like we light skinned.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
right.
light skinned, but we not the average
No,
light skinned boy.
not at all.
We the other light skinned niggas, the radical light skinned niggas.
Radical.
We not the little in the mirror,
Nah.
pretty boy light skinned niggas. We might be handsome niggas,
Yeah.
but we not on that bullshit.
At
We
all.
a different breed of niggas. We get on that boat. We a little
that
worse than
bullshit.
some black motherfuckers. Yo,
Exactly.
we worse than the dark skinned
It
niggas.
ain't. They motherfuckers be shocked, like, where they come from with you? God damn, dog. Yeah.
No, look.
No.
I think that's why we have fun when we out because we both we recognize that we on that both on that bullshit,
Right.
And we just keep it moving.
My guy,
Look,
man.
there was a time frame, right, in my opinion, in Philly, right? It was like the highlight of the city's highlight. Around that time, we had AI. We had the All-Star Weekend come between like 2000. in say 2006 or 7, right? And the soundtrack to that time period is Peedi Crakk, State Property, all of that, right?
I'm glad I was a part of a soundtrack of a time period.
That's a soundtrack to the time period.
No, God.
Do you have, and you probably heard this many times.
I ain't
You
gonna
know what I'm
laugh.
saying? So look,
He gonna make it.
He gonna make it.
do you ever see y'all doing another reunion tour?
I'm sorry. I
I
mean,
know you heard that many times. You want me to act?
Oh no. I get it. But are you saying State Property alone or just the whole Roc-a-fella situation?
No, I'm saying more so just State Property, whether it's just
Yeah, I mean,
whether it's
we
Petey and Free
we
or
just
whatever.
did that. We just did that like a year ago. I mean, the State Property reunion is going to continue.
That's gonna
As
keep
long as
going.
they got a check, you know why? Because we all got the relationship.
And
is
they all
good.
got records. They
To
all
keep,
got
to
hits.
keep it real, the only issue we had was when Oskino when we had the issue with that, and Oskino wasn't involved into the tour. That was the only issue. But we all been rocking out and moving. But I think at this point, man, as we all maturing, I believe we get old back on board.
Shout out
So,
to Oskino,
you know,
man.
that'd be dope.
We love you,
That'd
man.
be dope,
You know what I mean?
bro.
We want to see that. Now, let me tell you this. So, talking about the Roc-a-fella reunion tour, I'm like one of the only people that performed on stage at the Roc-a-fella
Word.
reunion tour, yo.
Really?
Brian
though.
Banks.
That's
Where,
dope.
back
Really, though.
That's
That
dope.
was not
That's
signed.
dope.
That was not
That's
signed to
dope.
Roc-a-fella.
Where, Philly?
No, in fucking New York at the fucking what?
Nice.
At the wetlands,
Roseland?
Roseland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
Real
Peedi
shit.
Crakk, Young Guns, fucking Freeway, Beanie C. Bro,
That was a nice venue too.
what? And it was packed to
down
the
now.
fucking
No,
gills.
they closed.
Yeah.
Peedi Crakk had me on stage with him at the motherfucking Roc-a-fella reunion tour, bro. What? Yo, he called me like, yo, Banks, listen, man, we about to do the Roc-a-fella reunion tour. He was like, I need a fucking a nigga on stage with me and shit. He was like, and the only motherfucker that I can think of that'll do that shit justice is you, dog. I was like, yo, that's what I'm saying. It's my guy right here, man. Motherfuckers don't understand.
Like, I'm there.
Yo, I never had a deal in my life. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was on stage. Me and Peedi Crakk,
Yo,
and
but
then
check it.
Freeway came
But
on
check
stage.
it.
On flip side
But
was
check
me, Peedi Crakk, and come on, dog.
That made me feel good to even be in a position to do that. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it,
Because
man.
you know
That's
they
dope.
get, I had the opportunity to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, of
for my
course.
set.
Of course. That's what I'm saying.
Crack, what you want
That
to
shit
do.
was big for me. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
I
I'm
really
glad- I'm
super
glad.
duper
That's dope.
appreciate it, man.
No
That's
doubt.
dope.
Then the rest of the night we spent downstairs at the bar with Nori. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
we was getting drunk and shit. Get-
Hold on, we're blinking.
Yeah, we was getting bent all night with fucking Nori,
I
man.
met Nori one time, yo.
He's a
real
wild
ass
dude, man. Good
yo.
dude, man.
That's a real ass. That's a good.
That's
dude,
my
man.
boy.
I
Yeah,
fuck with
no,
Nori.
And no.
Shout out to
he
Nori,
loved
yo.
Petey.
You know that's my
and
boy.
Capone.
On the nigga too.
Capone, every time he
Capone
see me,
stay
he
in
be like,
Philly.
yo, you and Peedi Crakk, I be getting y'all confused. Y'all like the same dude, man. Like, you know, Capone is my guy, man. Shout out to CNN, man.
Petey, where's the best place you ever performed?
Oh shit.
Damn.
Best place and worst place you ever performed?
Oh, I'm sure you got
All
some
right.
bad ones.
Go worst. Go worst first.
All right.
That's
I was
easier,
gonna go
probably.
best first.
All right. Go best first. Whatever you feel.
Yo,
comfortable.
back in the day, because where was we doing the powerhouses at around Flipside time? But this was the best performance ever.
It wasn't.
The Lear Court.
What's the drink that's South Philly before it was the Wells Fargo? Remember?
nah.
It was the Spectrum.
Yeah?
It was the Spectrum.
Spectrum?
It was the Spectrum because it wasn't the Wells Fargo yet
Mm-hmm.
in 2006 or some shit, right? We got to look into that.
It might. I don't know.
I think
No,
it
when it was
It might have been
same
Wells
building.
Fargo.
I don't know.
It wasn't called Wells
Fargo.
Fargo,
It was
but it was
First
that
Union.
building, I think.
It was
I don't know.
First
Why keep
Union, then it was
saying Lear Court?
Wachovia.
First Union.
So the big building.
Oh,
Wachovia.
it might have been Wachovia.
Wachovia
Yeah.
Center.
Wachovia.
Wachovia
That
Center.
sound more
Wells
real.
Fargo bought Wachovia.
So we end up this around the time when this is after Flipside, right? So Flipside already big, right? So we already like kind of like famous as shit. And,
What was that?
Be like famous as shit.
Cause we like famous as shit.
No, they-
but then we put out Got to Have It.
Oh,
Came
Yeah,
out.
that
So
shit was
now
hot.
we got more hits coming.
oh my god.
So-
and then when you hear that,
All of that.
oh,
So listen,
shout out to ODB, man.
shout out to ODB,
Rest in
man.
peace, man.
RIP. But the Locks and this one Beans had the problem with
Jadakiss.
and all that. But this was after they pieced it up. But the Philly didn't know they pieced it up.
Oh, they came out.
So Mac came out with like this mask on and shit. Like this devil mask and some shit. And they brought him out. They brought him out with the mask on. And when he took the mask off, it was unheard of for to see Beanie Siegel on stage with
Jadakiss. Right.
And then I'm in the back sipping on a Don P. And I'm ready to come out and get busy. So I had to do a flip side and got to have it. And it was just so crazy. I had my mom there.
I got to have it. Shout
it was a dope night, man. That was one of my
shit.
I think that was the best.
Especially
that's your
performing
highlight.
at home.
That's like
What?
I mean,
hometown.
it was home.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
home.
All your friends
the
are
place
there.
was jam packed.
Yeah.
This is fucking Wachovia or whatever.
And you on Roc-a-fella. This is like the biggest.
It was major.
You know,
it
at
was
the
like
time?
it was
What?
it was a level to reach
Yeah.
for me.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a level that I didn't
At the
think.
time.
I didn't.
It's
know
a
that.
level that a lot of people never will fucking reach,
so-
bro.
Facts.
So that was one of my. I mean, we did a lot of other dope shit after that, but that meant a lot to me because I had my mom there with me.
Yeah.
and
She got to see his success.
Yeah. See, after that,
She got
other
it. Yeah.
shit might have been big, but it came so later on that now we did so much shit. It's like, oh well.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Yeah. We did it. We did another
stadium.
Yeah, we done it.
But that was like my first stadium.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
At
like,
home.
you know,
Yeah.
man, other stadiums like, all right, we're done.
dope.
Where's the we got the money?
Hmm?
You got the clear.
Too funny. So what's the worst?
What's the worst?
Yeah, what's
shit.
the worst? South
Yo,
Carolina?
no, I can't name the words because we had some
You in
bad
South
nights.
Carolina boy.
He said it ain't. It's too many to name.
It's too many
real?
for the worst.
Give
Yeah,
us one. Give
Why,
us one.
though?
because we had some bad ones, man.
Just
See, this is the thing. This is the
like
thing.
no reaction or
It's the thing. Sometimes there's no reaction because you might go in a place that they just not on that. Like the world is really big, and I thought you think from the music that you being big here, you be like, yo, this song gotta be cracking everywhere. You'll go somewhere else, and they just be looking at you like,
Dude, you can go.
hold on, look. As soon as you get off stage, somebody get on stage talking about pull a trunk. They be like, yeah, nigga, fuck the club up. Nigga, put the trunk.
I ain't gonna look.
That's the realest shit. Yo,
I got my song on the radio right now. This nigga come on stage like, oh,
Yo, remember that time we moved them niggas off stage?
yeah, he said, "Boo your mom."
Yo, hey, yo,
You know who some niggas
I know
call
who it is.
She can be lonely.
Oh, shit. Well, since you said Phil Mob,
Phil mom, right?
remember them niggas Phil Mob? Yo, shout out to Phil Mob, man.
showed y'all out, didn't they?
Yo,
No,
we
we moved the shit out.
moved the shit out.
shit.
It was in Philly. It was fucked up. It was
See, that
sad
shit like that happened.
But that
No,
shit- that was
vice
young
versa.
bullshit.
Look, vice versa. That's how
was
that
him.
happened.
So was it H2O? H2O.
Fucking mean it was me.
He was booing Phil mom. The motherfuckers was on the mic like, "Boo your mama."
Niggas said, "Boo your mama, nigga."
I was saying.
Walked off stage.
And they got off. They was
but
done.
that'll happen, man. That'll
That shit was
happen.
crazy,
So
yo.
I had mad nights like that, whereas I'm somewhere and they just not tuned in.
They just don't
But
care.
somebody else is the star in the hood. Like somebody pull a little coochie
Anybody
cutter.
have a boo?
He's a little coochie cutter.
You're in Oklahoma.
Anybody have a boo?
Little coochie cutter come on. Turn. Yeah, here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Turn up. Yo, they be lit.
Yo, that's hilarious. yo.
You in the back. You in the fucking VIP.
Like I'm gonna kill him.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
This nigga live around the corner and shit. He got it turned up.
What? Nigga, he the hottest rapper and the weed man.
Right.
He got the tree and he got the biggest song out here.
Yo, driving
Nigga running the whole. Nigga running the whole fucking.
driving the Chrysler 300 with suicide doors
Like
and shit.
26s on that motherfucker.
It's crazy.
That nigga.
Like 27s, 28s.
So, recently I saw you on your Instagram talking to Busta Rhymes, man.
Oh yeah, man.
I thought that was super dope.
That was pretty dope.
How did that happen? Like what?
Hey, that was a good question, man.
Yeah.
I was actually. It was on my girl birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we chilling. I wasn't trying to really be involved in too much other shit. You know, how you try to be respectful. Your phone be ringing and shit. You don't want to look like it. She's like, yo, nigga, it's only my birthday right now. You still doing your bullshit right now? But it was my man, DJ Super from Violator. Shout out DJ Super. And he like, yo, Crack, we about to do a Zoom meeting with Busta because he had just dropped the album. Now, I was already tuned into the album because I've been hearing about the album forever, right? And I heard some people, some credible
Extinction
people,
Level Event, the first one was a classic.
But niggas was like, yo, this new Busta album. Now, it'd be like some celebrity niggas like, yo, I was just in the studio with Bust. Yo, this new shit. I was like, oh, I got to hear this shit. So I listened to it. I love it. And I found the drink that I love the most, the drink Boom. So anyway, I'm banging that all day anyway, regular. Not even knowing that I'm just banging it regular. It was ironic as fuck. DJ Super hit me. He like, yo, we got to have Bust on the job. I said, yo, it's crazy. I've been banging this shit. He said, yo, I'm going to give you the link. You just link in. It's all DJs. You'll be the only rapper. I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, wow, I want to be the only rapper on there. Anyway, I link in. I wasn't going to link in at first. We sipping, drinking my bag.
No, it's all good.
We sipping and eating and shit. And she like, yo, you should just go ahead and hit the link, man. Just see. And
That's a good woman.
Yo, I was hoping it didn't work. Why it clicked right in? Like y'all hit the little private link, it clicked in, and I just seen Busta. I'm like, oh shit. Busta Rhymes. So I hit homie. I'm like, yo, I'm in here. So he like, all right, cool, I got you. Like niggas talk. So we chilling. I got the shit on a little stand. I'm there drinking, getting shitty. I'm trying to not let this shit, chime in too much on her birthday shit. Like this ain't about the whole Busta Rhymes shit and me and this shit. But homie hit me. He like, yo, hey Crack, I'm about to put you in, man. Real quick, you one-on-one Busta. I'm like, all right, go ahead.
Nah, that's what's up, man.
So then that's when we start talking, and I had to tell him, like, yo, no bullshit. I've been banging that bump joint forever. But you know how Busta is, man. I knew Busta for years. Like, he always showed me love from the beginning. Like, you know what I mean? From the beginning when I got signed. I always been a Busta fan.
I always been a Busta fan too, man, awesome. Since the leaders of the new school.
Before I could actually, I couldn't even really tell him. Yeah, that was your bad. That's
I know.
No.
We over here playing footsies and shit.
No, look. No, right?
Damn.
Niggas playing Nike. Niggas swishing. Hey, yo, look.
Don't mess Ryan's shoes up.
Right? I know, yeah.
These are crispy J's right here.
They pristine.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, but check it, look. I was doing a show, and like I said in the joint, I felt somebody be like, same shit you hit me with, but not as hard.
The Vulcan Death Grip. All right, let me tell you this. That was a monumental time in your life.
That was harsh, though.
It was.
You gotta give him a pass on that one.
Come on, he
first time world premiere video.
World premiere on 106 and Park. It's not even on no more.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
AJ with the dreads and Free.
Yeah, the AJ. Yeah.
I got a little nerve there.
It was AJ and Free. This nigga, he got the twitch now because of that.
Sleep.
Well, go ahead.
No, so Busta hit me with the Vulcan, not as harsh. And I was just I turned around and shit. I'm like, oh shit. You know, I'm 5'7". This nigga like 6'2". He's like 6'2" or some shit.
Yeah.
I turned around, I'm like, oh shit. He like, yo, son. Yo, that verse on the Warriors mixtape, son. Yo, the bang 'em like a rock star. My 5 shooter. He started spinning the shit. And I'm just sitting there stuck. I'm like, yo, I can't believe this nigga is even knowing my shit. And then it was time for me to go on stage. So now I gotta leave Buster for the stage. Yo, right now, I would have probably took Buster over the stage. I'm like, yo, I'm staying with Buster.
That's crazy.
No, I went out. I had to go out and do flip side.
So
you were like, yo, Buster, you like that? He's like, yeah.
Oh shit.
Right. You and Bus got something in the works?
No, nothing in the works, but the door is open.
Right.
He like, yo, Crack, whenever you want, man. Come on, man, just come through. But I want to come through when I'm ready to come through.
Nah, I feel
right now, I'm in my process of my shit.
I'm putting my feet over here.
Come on, G.
And you guys got
I'm
something
putting my
going
shit
on.
there. I'm putting my
He's
shit
over
over
there.
here.
Ever since you started talking about Busta, he's been all about
No,
you
no.
right
Well,
now.
listen, I got a story about Busta Rhymes, right?
Does he need
talking
a
about back in the
41-year-old
day? Yeah,
shitty
from back
guitar
in the
player?
day.
'Cause I can help him.
Yo, Peedi, so listen to this story about Busta Rhymes, right? So I might be like 10, maybe 11. I don't know how.
So this LONS days, right?
Yes.
So this is what?
I'm a kid, like for real, right? So it's my birthday. My brother,
April 7th?
April 7th, Aries. Thank you. My brother,
You're the only Aries in here.
yeah. My brother convinces.
Yeah.
I know. My brother convinces my mom to let him take me to a rap concert. It's my first rap concert.
outing.
I've never been to a rap concert before. I love hip hop.
Yeah, this is a big thing going on.
Yeah, it's super
Yeah.
big. We catch the train to the Spectrum. This is the
Damn,
Spectrum
she
days.
got you
Yeah.
How old was your brother?
My brother, well, he's 6 years
time.
older than me. He's 6 years older than me. So if I'm like 9 or 10, he's like 16. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, wrong glass.
My brother like
Oh, look at this
my
smoke,
brother
though.
my brother's like 16, right? So we go to the Spectrum, and at this time, this is when like they got like 100 rap groups on one show because like they don't know that
Everybody
hip hop
did a
can
song.
sell like
Yeah.
it does now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like it got Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince,
Yo,
Queen
back then,
Latifah,
right. Yo,
leaders of the new
y'all
school,
forgot
Tribe
that
Called
Lil
Quest.
Wayne used to do
That-
this
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? It's like 40 acts on
They
the
did their
fucking
hit and
joint,
got off
right?
the stage, yeah.
Right. So me and my brother sitting in the fucking audience and shit, watching the show and shit. Shit is hot. I'm loving it. My brother like, yo, there go Busta Rhymes right there. He's standing like in the fucking audience in the aisle and
Watching
shit.
Appreciate it.
He like, yo, go say something to him. Cause you know, I'm rapping at this time. I'm a little kid. I'm rapping and shit. He like, go say something to him and shit. So I'm like, damn, all right, right. So I walk over and shit. I'm like standing next to him and shit. Busta Rhymes turn around. He said, yo, Duke, you playing me too close.
That's what he said. But to a little kid.
The little kid.
10-year-old?
Yo! I look up like, I just walk away and shit, go back to my seat. My brother like, what'd you say to him? What'd you say? Yo,
I was not expecting that.
yo, I love Busta Rhymes. This motherfucker turned around like, yo, Duke, you playing me
Hey,
too
yo,
close.
I swear, when I see him, I'm gonna
Yo,
tell him you said that.
Crack.
How old was you?
I was like 9 years
I'm
old.
gonna tell him you said that. He gonna bust out.
Yo, this shit was so crazy,
Poor
man.
kid wasn't even
Busta
telling
Rhymes,
the
if you ever watch this shit, listen, man, I love you to death for all your music. I love you. Man, that shit fucked me up so bad for the longest, bro. It's
Busta
crazy.
Rhymes, you fucked with my man.
Yo,
You're done
yo,
for.
yo,
You're
man,
done
yo,
for.
we should try to Instagram FaceTime right now.
Go ahead,
We
man.
might get
Call
it.
him right now.
No, but what if we don't?
I don't care. So what?
That would be an L.
Listen, man, we having a good time. That's what the
man.
fucking
I don't
podcast
wanna
is about.
risk it.
All right, don't do it. It don't matter to me either way. But that shit was
I'm
crazy,
a little
yo.
scared.
Yeah, he can't be hitting the fuck you button on you. Like, he
that
don't want to
motherfucker
talk to
was
you
like,
right now.
yo, Duke, you playing me too close. I was like, that was like my first time I ever
Yo,
fucking was
right.
around a rapper, yo. This shit was crazy.
I knew he was coming with that story, but I was just like, all right, I'm gonna see if he want to go with the story. Cause
Yo.
as soon as he said Busta, I thought about this story.
That shit was- this shit was sad,
I
man.
heard this story.
I heard it.
He
Yo,
told you,
no,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
this is my man since
We
was like
were
12
fucking used to
years
play
old.
Major
feel
League
me?
football together and
Yeah.
everything. Like that shit hurt me, man. That
Yo,
shit was hard.
That was-
Man, since we like
No,
12
really,
years
it
old,
was
so I love
bad.
this
It was-
story, you know what I'm
Dude, you
saying?
playing me too close. Yo, but just imagine I'm saying to a kid.
A
though.
kid,
He
bro.
mad tall though. He
I was
he's
like, damn.
yo, he might just like, I don't care. anything.
Yo, like I still fucked with him and bought all his albums after that, supported him, but I hated him.
Damn.
Straight up. I'm just
Yo,
keep,
I got a
I'm
little
gonna keep it
hatred
real.
story, but I ain't gonna say
No,
it.
come on, tell us. Crack.
Because it's too relevant right now to start a
Oh,
problem.
man.
It'll start problems because the nigga is so arrogant that if I said it right now, it would tick him off.
Oh.
He was like, oh, fuck you, son.
But you,
I'm like,
oh, it's a
all
New York dude.
Relax.
It's somebody
Relax.
From, it's somebody from New
It's
York.
definitely a New York nigga. Fuck you, son.
All right, we gonna leave it alone and shit.
Hey, yo, shout out to
I'm
Busta.
having
No,
trouble in my
listen.
life.
Shout out to
Busta
New
Bus,
York,
yo.
period, man, yo. Shout out
Petey,
to
if you want
everybody.
to text it to me, I'll say it as it's me.
We get into that point, man,
I won't
where
do that.
where we
I don't want no problem.
I know, I'm kidding.
where we finishing up, man. Listen,
Yo.
man. Peedi Crakk, man. It was
What's
a
up?
pleasure, man.
Oh,
having
we
you.
ain't. Come on, I ain't ready to leave.
Hey, we having a good time.